Alright guys, it's time. We're here now. We're going to do this cleanup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the first classifier. Got to go through this, and then you got to go through this, and then eventually we're going to go into my trusty blue bowl. Now if you've been watching before, you know I love the blue bowl. This thing is amazing. This is not a sponsorship or whatever, you know. Honestly, I've had this so long I don't even know if you can get it anymore. So let me know in the comments if you guys have a blue bowl or what you like to do to auto pan your concentrates. If you'd like to see where I found this gold, be sure to watch my previous video on my channel when I visited Cache Creek, Colorado. You can also find a link below in the description. And if you like my channel, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get notifications. I don't upload very often, so it's important to be subscribed if you want to be sure to catch my videos. Not to mention, it really helps the channel. Alright, let's see what we got. Try to keep it in the sun. Sorry if that's reflecting on you there, but I would say that's a big anode. Yep, nothing there. Okay, we'll save it just in case you guys get worried about it. Okay, now I'm gonna go through the final classifier here, which is 30 mesh, which is what's recommended. At least a 30 mesh to go through your blue bowl. This came with the blue bowl. You really can't put anything bigger than this in the blue bowl, but that's okay because I mean it's that really fine gold that's the hardest to pan out, so that's what we're really interested in. What's going to come out of the top of this we're definitely going to pan, and boy, I'll tell you what, if I get a nice flake, I'll be super happy, super happy. But for sure most of the gold is actually going to go through this 30 mesh here. So now we got the concentrate back in the bucket. We just went into the bucket, so now we got to go back into the pan, and then from the pan we'll go back into the blue bowl, which will be sitting on top of the bucket. So let's do this final classifier here. And glove, gotta have our glove. By the way, this black wall behind me is part of the canopy tent for the Artopium art booth. And if you've been following along, then you'll know what the Artopium art booth is. You'll know what Artopium is, and of course the Roving Festival. So if you have a chance, please go check out Artopium.com and Rovingfestival.com if you want to know more about it. Or go check out my stealth camping channel to see my adventures romping around Portland, Oregon in the name of setting up the Artopium art booth and conducting the Artopium Roving Festival. So with that said, let's get done. Let's get this gold. What if my gold nugget picker is right there? That little glob of sand that just came off the bucket. What do you think? Alright guys. Once again, clean bucket. Well, it didn't come on here, so I guess it was closed. Let's see. There we go. Got some blue bowl action. Got our concentrates in there. I found it's really important not to put too much in at once. a little bit at a time. Just ease it on and off and get it just right, and then you'll capture the most gold. Now, as you can see, the light stuff that is being picked up, it's this kind of cloudy material that's floating around in the water. And little by little by little, that cloudy material is going down the hole. Now I'm going to slow down the vortex because we're getting a little too heavy. Get it just for the right amount of energy. That's the real trick. Getting just the right amount of energy on the vortex. There we go. Oh, there's some gold right away. My first color. My first color's come out. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Oh, there's more gold there on the edge. Definitely some gold in here, guys. Whoa, more and more gold. Very cool. Let's slow this down a little bit. I'll turn this off just so you guys can see. See there? There's oh, and you know what? Now that I've turned it off, it's actually started to cover it up a bit again. But here you can see some there. And a little bit there. And that is one big piece sitting all by itself right there. Alright guys, let's keep going. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a little bit more. There we go. Really nice and gentle with that. Some people would probably even use a little bit of soap. I don't have any soap. I guess I could go put a little bit of Dawn in there. Just a tiny drop of Dawn. Probably do it. But honestly, I'm really not that worried about that much gold, you know. I didn't go down there to get rich. I went to Cache Creek to have a really good time, and you know, it's always nice to know you found it. Say, oh, well, look at this. Look, as if I found some gold, you know. If it adds up over time, great. But it's not like there's a race to get to the bottom of the hole, get the most gold. It's just fun. Okay, we're really starting to get down to some gold there. I don't know if you can see the gold glimmering. But here, let's turn it off and let it settle. And yeah, wow. Nice, some colors there. You know, lots of color back here. Nice little ring started. So, but I'd have to say, you know, just looking at it right now, it's about as much as I thought it would be. You know, got a little bit more to do. Here's how much more we have to do. Of course, I have yet to pan out the other part of the classifieds. So we'll see what's in there. Okay guys, there it is. That's all the gold from my mining trip here in Cache Creek. And how much do you think that is? You know, honestly, it looks like less than a gram to me. So I'm probably not going to, you know, try to extract it any further or weigh it out. It's a nice little sample though. Yeah, it looks good, huh? Let's get in closer. Look at that. Alright guys, thanks for watching this episode of Going to Cache Creek 2024. And you saw the gold cleanup, you saw where I was digging, you saw what's going down there, and I'm glad you could join me. And join me in the next video when I head out there again. I try to do this once a year, so let's see what we get next time we go out. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.